Double Dutch, one of many childhood memories along with hopscotch, tetherball, and tug-of-war. But skipping rope, a playground pastime that's been around since the early 40s, is more than just a game. It's a skill. Precision skipping is a competitive sport that turns jumping rope into an outstanding cardiovascular workout. Combining speed and accuracy skills with gymnast-style flips and round-offs, skipping is rated second to swimming as the best exercise you can do for your heart. The Island Hoppers Precision Skipping Team is a non-profit organization that gives members the opportunity to travel and compete at provincial, national, and world levels.
The Island Hoppers team has been in existence probably for about 20 years and started off as a relatively small group and got quite large and then diminished in size again to about 5 kids, and then about 7 years ago, I guess, they made from 5 all the way up to where we are today at 23.
Most skippers start as youngsters on the non-competitive team and, after lots of practice, can move up in the ranks.
Our non-competitive, we start at 7 years old, and as long as they can do certain tricks, they can move on to the competitive side. We kind of have a baseline that you need to be able to do to move to be competitive. And once you're there, we work on the different components of skipping, which are speed and freestyle includes double dutch.
The teams are broken down into age categories of 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 to 14, 15 to 17, and 18 plus.
In each age category, there is a portion of them that are rookies and a portion of them that are called mainstream. So for rookies, your very first 2 years of competitive skipping, you're considered a rookie. It kind of gives you a little bit more leeway. They're not quite so tight on the rules, that kind of thing. Then when you move into mainstream after your first 2 years, things get harder and tend to be a little more driven.
And contrary to popular belief, competitive skipping is not an all-girls sport, but the Island Hoppers currently does not have any boys on the team.
A lot of the other teams in BC and in Canada have a lot more boys in their teams, but it always comes across as such a girly sport, so that's our hope, is to put it out there that it's for anybody.
Many of the members spend time in pairs and groups, choreographing routines that can be performed at competitions. The key to making these girls successful? Repetition. But with difficult tricks and jumps, taking a tumble or two is a common occurrence. 4 talented and dedicated girls make up the senior mainstream team, and they spend almost as much time coaching as they do skipping. Despite years of experience to back them up, falling is still just a matter of common circumstance, and with routines that are considerably more advanced, these girls are clearly not bothered by a few bruises. Gabby Hertz is the longest attending member of the Island Hoppers and is now in her 10th competitive year. Having started when she was 9, jumping rope has been helping her stay in shape ever since.
I really wasn't a fan of sports. I could never kick a ball, I could never hit a ball. I did ballet for a number of years. I don't know why, I hated it. And I finally found something that I liked and I was good at, and I probably like it because it's so unique. And no one really knows about it still, so it's kind of cool.
Precision skipping is not a commonly known sport, but most girls seem to have discovered it through promotions of skip camps as well as Jump Rope for Heart campaigns.
Before Jump Rope for Heart, the team did a demonstration at my school, and I remember going to my friend's house that day and I want to skip like them, that was so cool. And they had done a human skipping rope even. They swung a girl by her hands and feet and someone jumped over it. They don't do that anymore.
Amanda Ferguson, who has been skipping for 15 years and coaching for 2, encourages people to get involved, even if they've never skipped before.
I'd say you could do it. It might take you a while to get things going, but if you keep with it, eventually it gets easier and easier. And even if you can't jump into all the hard stuff at first, it's great cardio. Even if you just pick up a rope, do it for about 5 minutes, that's the same as about like running for 30 minutes, so it's awesome.
But members say it's all about the enthusiasm you bring to the team. Amanda believes that in order to be successful, you really have to put your heart into it.
It takes dedication, good hand-eye coordination, pretty much a love of the sport. If you don't have the love for it, then there's really no point.